The S-curve of innovation. This is sometimes called the innovator's dilemma. It's a very difficult thing for companies to recognize where they are on the S-curve. The S-curve itself is, if you think about it, when you're first developing a product, you're really trying to figure out where it sits in terms of adoption, acceptance, how far have you taken that product, how platformed is that product, and then you get into a pretty good cadence, and you're kind of on that upward tick of the S, where the product itself is you're building features for it. You're able to iterate on that product very effectively. But then there comes a point, and this is the difficult point for businesses to recognize, there comes a point of inflection where you start to flatten out. And in flattening out, you're not really adding a lot more value to that product anymore. Should you be looking at other technologies? Should you be looking at other products that are ultimately going to eclipse the one that you've created? And this process sometimes could take several years, because if you're not looking at that and you're not looking at where you are on that S-curve, you're probably being overtaken by competition or by someone else who is at the beginning of their S-curve, but with a fresh idea. And this is where a lot of companies struggle. They continue to get more juice from the lemon, as opposed to really thinking about, should they be building a lime? Should they be focusing on something totally different? And this is the challenge of pivoting, right? And not just pivoting a company, but pivoting a product. Could be because of a technology reason, could be because your market has shifted, and it could be just because you have a very stable product, which could continue to be very successful, but you're ready to move on to an adjacent space. You're ready to grow as a company, and you're ready to grow as a product as well. I'm James Townsend, and those were my notes on innovation.